Wow, everybody's talking about the upcoming November release of 2025's The Running Man.
So, you know, here at Action Boyz, we want to deliver what you guys are looking for. So to maximize your fun as a fan of the Running Man franchise, we are covering the original Running Man.
Yes, of course. Just to show that we are not in touch with the times whatsoever, we're going to be talking about the 1987 movie Running Man, which we've already covered on the show.
Yeah, and now we're doing it for you, even non-listeners. We're putting out this episode for free to try to get some Edgar Wright runoff pussy.
Just like Hollywood constantly remaking things, we are remaking an episode of The Running Man.
Now, did anyone do any listening to the old episode? I don't even remember
Not at all.
what we talked about.
Not at all. The old episode was weird because there was a reporter following you. I do remember that much.
Oh my God, yes. A dude was sitting in the room with for the LA Times.
Yes.
They did a write-up about struggling
And
comedians.
he was
10 years ago,
Yeah.
and guess what? Haven't popped yet.
And here we are again talking about
Yeah.
The Running Man.
And he
My life is I'm older and fatter.
Everything's completely changed. He complimented me on my impression of then President Donald Trump 10 years ago.
Everything is different but stays the same, just like the Action Boyz covering The Running Man.
It was 8 years ago. It was 2017, I believe we covered Running Man, somewhere around there, 2018 maybe.
That makes sense. Well, shout
Year
out.
after the movie takes place.
What's
Yeah,
that?
yeah, I think it was right around when the movie took place.
Right, because Ben, you're pretty good at
It's
that.
based in
Yeah.
2017. I think that was a pure coincidence because I think we were probably late. It's like, fuck, we should have done this last year.
Well, this is a free episode on 1987's The Running Man for you, listeners and non-listeners of Action Boyz. And if you like this episode and want to get hundreds more like it, you can go to actionboys.biz and sign up for the Patreon. We also have some other free episodes at free.actionboys.biz. Without further ado, welcome to Action Boyz!
In the year 2017, an innocent man accused of a crime has a choice: hard time or prime time.
Sensational. Perfect contestant. I want him.
He must pay or play the Running Man.
On your mark.
I'll be back.
Go!
It was Don LaFontaine.
Highest rated TV show in
He's
history.
back, baby.
What's the name of this guy?
Wants to stay.
Is that him?
It's a game between life and death. Give you a lift? Arnold Schwarzenegger is the Running Man. He's playing for a prize. The prize is his life. How about the life? The Running Man.
Wow.
Fuck. Dude, that made me want to watch the movie, and I watched it
Hard
twice
time
yesterday.
or prime time. This movie does make me feel good.
Dude, it makes me feel good, and is it more real than ever before?
Yeah, even the last time we did it, it's more relevant than it
Right,
was.
somehow.
I guess it's a new takes on it since the last time we did it. I'm not mad they're remaking it because I believe the remake is more faithful to the source material.
Which I think is when you're doing remakes, if you're readapting a book in a different way, like, you know, there's a million Romeo and Juliets. Like, if you're doing that, but if you were to remake this movie, it would feel too weird now.
Well, so perfect. I mean, it's its own thing that I love. Of course, Stephen King fucking hated this. We went to
Bachman loved it.
Bachman loved it. He's a sick fuck, but he was all coked out of his mind.
For anyone who's watching doesn't know what or listening doesn't know what we're talking about, Richard Bachman was Stephen King's like Alan Smithy, his like alter ego that he wrote a few books under.
Yeah, I think it was
the recent Long Walk.
The inspiration was Richard Stark, the writer who did the God, what's the fucking character's name? It's what Payback is, and Point Blank.
Oh.
Parker. It's the Parker series.
Yes,
so
yes.
those are the Richard Stark novels. And that's, I can't remember the writer's name. Is it Westlake? I think it is.
There's also a Jason Statham Parker movie, and I think as of now, a Shane Black Parker movie just came out.
So I think it's Donald Westlake. I'm kind of just remembering this best I can off the top of my head. And his pseudonym, because he wrote fucking much, was Richard Stark. And Stark shit was all fucking dark and a lot more fucked up. And the Westlake stuff was a lot lighter. So Stephen King is another one of these guys who writes so much shit that his editor was like, you're actually going to water down the market. And you can't write so much. What a great problem to have. So he started publishing stuff under a pseudonym just to get it out of his system. He's like, well, I'll do it like darker, more fucked up things. So The Running Man was one of those books. I think The Long Walk also later got released as a Bachman book.
It was a Bachman book for sure. Because I learned that Bachman shit when that book came out or when I read it.
The Thinner.
The
Thinner.
There is a I bring up The Long Walk because one, that was a movie that just came out that Gabrus liked very much, and it is. Stephen King wrote was 19 years old. It does feel a little bit like stepping stones to what would later become The Running Man, which is the name Running Man makes more sense in the story. It does not make any sense in the movie, really. Doesn't it feel like they're shoehorning getting them to run just to make,
It's also
it make
like
sense?
It's also like, and then Jim Brown's like the chasing man in this too.
The Stalker. The name Stalker even makes sense.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
The Running Man. Come on, we must run. He's
Look
just
at the
like,
run. And
He does run a couple times.
and they have those like kind of mutant motorcycle guys to just make them run to like where they're gonna walk.
It's and I guess the contest in the movie version of the game is 3 hours, and so in the book it's a month. If they win, if they get through it in a month, and so it kind of they're on the run essentially, like they're going through the world.
they're like free jacked.
Yeah.
Our previous winners.
Oh, yeah.
But Bachman also it was like just right to paperback, and so he was a little more having fun with it. But I think we were talking about this, Rogers, and you're like, it's just so Stephen King. When you read his stuff, it's like impossible not to notice that.
That like anybody didn't figure it out immediately. Like it's not really that much different.
He's all bummed out that they figured it out because he was like, I don't want to have to. These books I just wanted to crank out, and I don't want to have to do talk shows and talk about them. But you can immediately tell that it's his writing if you read a lot of his stuff.
The only one of Stephen King's book to go out of print was Rage, which I think was a Bachman book also, which was about a kid who like kills his teacher and then takes over the school, and he's like nah, it's for good reason I let it go out of print.
It's smart. Man, that one might be a little more poignant now.
Yeah. All his stuff like does have, I mean, it's going to be a sad day when he stops writing, if he ever does. His last book that he wrote, the last Holly Gibney book that came out this year in 2025, it has one of the strangest postscripts I've ever read in any book, where you read this book and it's kind of a misfire. It's not great. And
character I love too. I love the character.
And he loves the character.
Yeah.
And he's written 3 or 4 books with this character now. And at the end, you get to it and he goes, sorry about that. Whoops. Anyway, my wife read it, said you could do better. She's right. And that's the way it rolls sometimes.
And he's kind of dropping hints out there that there's not much in the
tank.
In the tank,
and that bums me out because like I looked at him as such a sign of hope for growing old. Of like, if you just stick with it, like you do have the ability to keep going for as long as you can. Like it's not necessarily a biological thing. It's your mind.
He's famously prolific. I wish he put like 4 books on the back burner to like slowly release after he died.
He probably will. Yeah.
Well, he's even brought that up. He's like, I'm not a guy who has a bunch of books hidden away. Like I just put them out.
Yeah, we know.
But the
you don't take a second glance at it. And like really...
He did release before we make this a Stephen King cast, since he's such a limited part of this actual movie. He did release a series of short stories, and one of them is incredible last year. And I'm like, well, the guy still got it. And then of course he's like, This one, someone found in a drawer. It's from when I was younger and at the top of my game. But he did like finish it at least, and it added like a nice kind of a full circle aspect to it.
Take a look at my new stuff under the pseudonym Shitty McWillie.
So I'll be excited to see.
You down, King.
I'll be excited to see The Running Man, good or bad. I'm going to check this one out.
I think. Well, I was going to say like what you guys were talking about earlier, that it's fair game because it's based on a book, and Edgar Wright. I don't necessarily love his stuff, but he has a very specific filmmaking voice.
Right.
And so,
yeah, I don't know if it's 100% for me, but I will say comfortably, I fucking love Glenn Powell. I like him in literally everything, so I'm hoping he brings the heat.
I loved the Anthony Bourdain tweet right before he died of "fuck Baby Driver." And then Edgar Wright was like, how he died, and Edgar Wright, of course, had to say something about it for who knows why. But he was like, "I'm sorry, you didn't like my work. Seemed like a pretty good guy."
I mean, I respect.
Wait till you see One Night in Soho, Bourdain. You can watch it in heaven.
I respect the fact that Edgar Wright makes the movies he wants to make.
Yes,
and that
and I love the Cornetto trilogy. I was a fan of all that shit, but the last couple have not really hit for me. But I'm still more excited about his adaptation of this work because he fits in my mind. He fits in the craziness of the world.
The Running Man does fucking hit for me still. And
let's talk about Paul Michael Glaser as an artist.
You know what? I do think a lot of accidents had to happen for this to be the kind of weird fucking movie it is that has aged so well. One, it started as a project for one of our favorite directors. What's his name? Stuart Davis.
No, Andy Davis.
Andy Davis. Sorry.
Andrew Davis.
Andrew Davis, we know from The Fugitive, of course, is probably his most famous movie, but then also a couple other Chicago greats. The Chuck Norris movie, Code of Silence, and then the Seagal movie, Above the Law.
And Under Siege.
Oh, yeah, he did Under Siege, too. Yeah, so he did
Under Siege also.
Yeah. Under Siege also Dark Territory.
We under siege again. White boy.
Another Under Siege. You honky ass motherfucker. You
ball.
That is
I'm back for my pies.
That's Steven Seagal putting on a
black scent.
If you know Steven Seagal's work, he puts on a different accent and
he's
ethnicity.
never white, and he does refer to other people as white boy and stuff. And he doesn't even say what his ethnicity is in most of these movies, but you're supposed to assume it's Native American, Asian, sometimes Cajun.
Yeah, as long as there's
Asian Cajun over here.
If there's any sort of folklore mysticism that could be culturally
he's
attached.
He's a Wendigo.
Yeah. He will take it. He will take it.
He's a fucking hobbit.
That's
like, what was that one?
Frodo.
God damn it, Gandalf. What are you doing in my little hole house?
Give me the glimmer, Gandalf.
Oh, you think you're a tough guy? You and your big red eye? How about this? I'll take my ring off.
Why are you so greedy, dragon? Trying to keep all that gold?
Okay, Smaug.
Dude, seeing him act with Benedict Cumberbatch
in the fucking mocap suit.
What's going on here?
I actually am part dragon.
How's your mother doing?
So Andrew Davis left the movie or got fired, probably both.
Fired.
But I mean, usually these things are like, your choices fucking suck. This is stupid. And it's like, all right, we'll leave. Okay, I will.
During production too. Did you read all that stuff?
Oh yeah. I mean, there's
so much.
I think it's because Souza is such a great talker. I am very upset that he would not reply to me on Blue Sky asking about K9000 because the guy fucking talks about everything else. He talks endlessly about this movie. There's so much you can learn about it just through him.
Just really quick, K-9000 is a movie that we covered on the show. It's a made-for-TV movie that's a sequel to the movie K-9 starring Jim Belushi.
Loose sequel, not really. More
It's a
like
cybernetic cop dog. It's Robo Cop Dog.
Yeah.
Or Robo Dog Cop.
And it is highly enjoyable. And D'Souza wrote it. And
we also saw Matt Gorley's hosted a conversation with Steven D'Souza about Running Man, right? We saw
that was you and I, right?
I went there.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah,
too?
it was on
Yeah.
Gorley's podcast called I Was There Too.
That
And
was
we
good.
watched Running Man that night too, right?
Yeah,
In
it
the
was
theater?
at the
It was-
Draft House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
It was
It was
awesome.
kind of a after the movie he talked about it, and it was one of those great things where you get somebody up that's so cranked up. Like we love D'Souza. I'm a huge D'Souza fan. Somehow
I'm a D'Souza fan, become D'Souza apologist, back around to D'Souza acolyte. I've been through all those.
He's written tons of, if you love action movies, tons of great action movies. Commando, Die Hard.
but he punches stuff up. All the dumb fucking jokes.
This movie has fucking D'Souza stamps in every sequence. He's like, well, the buzz is I saw him get split. And you're
his
like,
shit,
yes,
his
okay.
shit complain where it's like, what happened to Buzzsaw? Like he had the split.
Yeah. How about the lift? Like it does all. You see it all. I love it.
So he was on this movie all the way through, and something that we learned at this podcast, I believe, and he's on record as saying, Steven D'Souza is on record as saying that he had to loop some of Schwarzenegger's lines.
Yes, he's doing some of Schwarzenegger's.
And the ones that he says for sure in the movie, it's him saying this are, well, let us take it outside when they have to go outside the prison, and then also the buzzsaw line. He had the split. And that supposedly is D'Souza doing those lines, and they made it into the movie.
There's definitely a lot of ADR, so I believe him. I would check out Gurley's podcast because it's incredible. I was trying to say that he's one of these guys where I think Gurley asks one single question.
Yeah, right.
Like I think that's it, and then D'Souza just goes.
I'm here for it. I was fucking ready. Like I love Gorley. He's fucking so entertaining, but let D'Souza off the leash.
Oh yes, like okay, here you go.
Start playing the D'Souza phone.
Another director that was attached to this way early on, he didn't shoot a frame, but it was George Cosmatos, who directed Rambo and also Tombstone. He was one of these guys that came in late on Tombstone, but he was talking about George Cosmatos, and he's like, of course it was, very sad because he died in this way where he had a brain tumor, and then I went over to his house, and he thought his wife was still alive, and so he said, like, honey, can you get somebody some stuff to eat? And, it was one of those things that, he was blind from the brain tumor, and then he didn't even realize that he was blind. And then people are like, okay.
And we also love Cosmatos. Cosmatos' stories are all great because he was like Stallone's guy in that. Cosmatos was a guy who kind of would do whatever the star would wanted.
Yeah.
He would appease so that's why Kurt Russell was like, man, this movie's a fucking disaster. And I think was it Sly that told him about Cosmatos or like hooked them up together?
Right.
It was some attachment there. It was like,
Hey, Cash, it's me, Tango. I think you might want to call my buddy George.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the connection is there,
But then
like,
they brought in like a puppet director is like mean to say, but like Kurt Russell brought in a guy who's like, you get your DGA rate, I'll fucking
puppet
finish
director
this movie.
seems mean, but like
A lot of the cast didn't like Cosmatos, but he's a good guy with visuals, and he can come on late and fix things.
Yeah.
And so, what are you going to do?
But then they bring in Starsky. Right?
Yeah, Paul Michael Glazer, who played Starsky on the famous TV series Starsky and
Well,
Hutch.
was more of a TV director, and I do think
They are making a TV show inside the movie.
It weirdly does kind of inadvertently help the movie.
Absolutely.
You got a guy who barely speaks English in the lead. You got a TV game show host as like the main villain. Like you're in a world where it's like, fuck, like, yeah, this guy could work.
He was on the recommendation of Michael Mann, and he had directed some very memorable episodes in the first season of Miami Vice. Yeah.
That's cool.
I
think he did a great job.
Yeah, I do too.
This movie-
Arnold
this movie's fun as
hated
hell.
him, but supposedly, I did go through the IMDb of this page, and it is a very entertaining trivia part because it's what we love to break down the IMDb trivia because often it's wrong. And I feel guilty if I have ever echoed any of the wrong shit on there.
Yeah.
We've read or looked
It's like
at
30% wrong, 30%
misinterpreted.
uninteresting. Yeah, like just truly uninteresting facts of like in this movie, Arnold says "but" 3 times as opposed to twice in Terminator.
Yeah,
You're
10% funny and 100% sexual. Like us.
There's every kind of bizarre mental hang up in the IMDb trivia imaginable.
Yeah.
Like every sort of disorder is on display.
I want to marry my mother.
It's all there. But Running Man specifically, I noticed it's a lot of people explaining what the jokes are. What all the jokes of everything are, or like what all the winky lines are. I mean, it's very, very in depth.
But that's a sign that like those people had that explained to them at some point. Or
This
like,
is why
like,
this is funny. Oh, the funny line was funny? Thanks, you fucking asshole. And I'm talking to you.
You can get into some depth on this movie, but you could also watch it with fucking like looking the other way and not miss much. Like it's a pretty fucking there movie. It's pretty right on the screen.
The cast is great. I gotta say, this most recent rewatch, I was just fixated on Jesse Ventura.
Bro, I almost cut you off because on this viewing, Ventura made me laugh. So I was saying
He's
the whole
incredible.
time, like, he needed to do more comedy.
He's incredible. I wish he would have done comedy.
He's got fucking timing when he's all his shit. Like, I got too much shit on me.
Yeah.
Like, he's doing so much
it's
stuff.
so
that's
funny.
Yeah.
It's like, all you need is your hands. I don't need all this crap.
Yeah, and like the moment when he's walking through the locker room and then he kind of gets cut off by Damon and he's like, the fuck? He's like,
You know, I remember one time. Sorry about that, Captain.
Captain Freedom.
Yeah, Captain Freedom. All the cutaways of his workout program are
Yes.
just so good.
He's fucking electric in this movie. I was mad that he's not in it even more.
The other thing is the size of everybody. I mean, this is a huge fucking cast. I think they didn't do Dynamo any favors because that guy is fucking big. Because I think he's so big they actually didn't want him with Arnold. Because almost all his scenes are with
Maria
Conchita Alonso's
And the
Amber character.
Amber and the glasses guy, the nerd.
Yeah, and this guy is like 6'6". He was a huge guy and an interesting guy. He didn't live to see this released. So he died.
Believable based on what he looked like on camera.
He's 34. He's 6'6". He's got to be like 350.
No.
400.
Yeah, he's above 350 for sure. He's way more than me. Gabers didn't see the release of The Running Man.
The Running Man. No, you got another month in you.
Woo, okay. Good. The last thing I see is Edgar Wright's Running Man.
I mean, you don't want we don't want a Bourdain tweet. Let's just
His last Letterboxd review.
Yeah. You inspire a new level of AMC stubs. And now with AMC stubs, a defibrillator. Cut the line at your local hospital.
But so he died of
heart failure.
Oh, his heart was too big. R.I.P. Dynamo.
We miss you, Dynamo. Dynamo's down, but not out. And that's also ironic is like he did survive for a beat, you know?
Yeah. He's the only one who doesn't die in his first combat. It's kind of famous now, and we've talked about it in the past, but the screenshot of you get a shot of you read the credits with the actor's name and characters' names next to each other. It's so wild. It's
I remember in the early days of Twitter just posting that and people like being I was like, this is a fascinating image.
Yes.
And it was just the end credits or the opening credits, just seeing everybody's names, actors and characters. They're all
it's like Sub-Zero, his Professor Tanaka, and then it's like Yaphet Kodo, Jesse the Body Ventura, Schwarzenegger, all these names, and then the names of the characters they're playing are equally fucking crazy too.
And then of course we should talk about American Gladiators, which is a show that we loved, which according to Souza, just they fully showed this as part of their marketing. It's like, it's this show, except it's this movie, except the murder. And I buy it.
Sure looks like it to me.
Smash TV, 100%. A game I also love.
I love that.
And
Yeah.
a better name for the show than Running Man, probably.
Also, really funny that in those you root for the contestant, and in the Running Man world, everyone loves like the stalkers.
Yes, let's talk about the problems with the movie.
Pro wrestling too.
It makes zero sense. So the game itself. I mean, are they just going through crazy amounts of contestants? Because no stalker has ever died until this movie.
Right. And the gambling part of it, I don't understand.
No.
Where you're like, who are you betting on? Because the people in the crowd get to randomly choose which stalker goes first. And then you also get prizes handed to you while you watch the stalkers. Like, there's so many layers to how as a person who's worked as a game show host and game show producer, the whole time I'm like, okay, wait, how the fuck does the game actually work?
I actually love that you don't even worry about anything. It does elevate it in a weird kind of way of just like, no, what does it represent? Like just giving people shit for no fucking reason in the game. It's just
distracting them.
Yeah.
And it's just a mishmash of other game show cliches.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, why not put this in? Come on down.
But you also get that it's like, this is how they keep this hyped, and people are still like rooting for extrajudicial murder of quote unquote criminals. Yeah.
And there is, my question is, I don't know if they drop hints at this or if they say, but how many nights a week does the Running Man play? It's like it's their premier game show, and there's multiple game shows that because we get
Climbing for
Hate
dollars.
Boat.
Climbing for dollars.
What was that one?
Hate Boat.
And so
Which did kind of happen with Shipmates. Remember Shipmates?
Which was Blind Date on a cruise.
Yes, and it was an incredible show. If you don't remember Shipmates, we should just do an episode for
Upcoming
Zombie
Squad's got to be a shipmate.
We got to find a Shipmates because Blind Date was fun, but it was one date. So usually they would get wasted and sometimes like hit it off.
Get in a hot tub.
But
always.
the Shipmates was 3 days. So almost zero relationships can make it for more than one filming session before they like hate each other.
in addition to action movies, we do cover episodes of TV that are fucking so wild, like the K9000 when like Jenny Jones. So you guys would not believe the shit that that doesn't even make it to the show. But yeah, so Running Man is like their premier game show, and it's such an event, and it's a Herculean effort that you see the behind the scenes of putting the show together. And I do find it fascinating, all that goes into it and the segments.
It's got to be multiple nights a week, but it is crazy how Damon is okay with like, no, pass on that contestant. You would think that they would just keep throwing people to the fucking dogs,
I think
to the stalkers.
They're like taking a little bit of a ratings dip, and so that's why he's starting to knuckle up and screw down on.
Yeah.
Oh, and
No, I mean they like say it straight up in the movie.
Yeah. He's so good in this role.
Richard Dawson, you're talking about is Damon Killian.
The Family Feud host, Richard Dawson, famous for kissing people on the lips.
I do have a super cut of that if you want to see it.
I have him kissing people.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's long, but we can watch it for like a second or two.
Yeah,
if
throw
you
it
guys...
on. There's one where he kisses like a 10-year-old girl, and it's like legit upsetting.
So rude.
Ooh, that one I like.
Marvelous lady.
Jesus Christ.
Hi, Richie.
Two.
Who's gonna kiss?
Okay.
This was just on television during the
Well,
day.
it's crazy that became like what he's known for. So you like want to kiss Richard Dawson,
Right,
like,
but then they kind of do the bit in this movie where he's like, no tongues.
yeah, no, yeah,
That's
like,
from Movie Man Eric.
and that,
Shout out Movie Man.
Movie Man Eric.
but
just to give him
yeah,
credit
that was
for-
definitely a tip to all that stuff. He was also really funny on all those proto. It's hilarious because it's so popular now. All the like game show type shit on YouTube that are basically Match Game or Hollywood Squares.
Right.
Like all those 1970s kind of comics past their prime that were now on a panel just writing funny
He
words.
always did.
He did
always
all
crushed,
those, and
yeah.
he was like one of the main. He was the fan favorite a little bit.
He's also, and I'm not stepping out of line here, saying he reminds me of Trump. The character Damon Killian has got such insane Trump energy. It's so.
Oh, I mean, seeing this right after for Gurley's podcast with D'Souza there, where I mean that was right when Trump got elected. D'Souza couldn't believe that the president does actually have an agent.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm your court-appointed talent agent.
Give me the president's agent on the phone.
This is one of the
It's the Department of Justice video production division.
It's so weird to be 8 years beyond when this took place now. This has a very, very long preamble that scrolls at the top of the screen. By 2017, the world economy has collapsed. Food, natural resources, and oil are in short supply. A police state divided into paramilitary zones rules with an iron hand. Television is controlled by the state, and a sadistic game show called The Running Man has become the most popular program in history. All art, music, and communications are censored. No dissent is tolerated, and yet a small resistance movement has moved to survive underground.
Jesus.
When high-tech gladiators are not enough to suppress the people's yearnings for freedom, a more direct methods become necessary.
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit, that's so much.
And the whole last paragraph is that's just kind of telling you what's going to happen in the movie.
Yes.
Like that's not important for the table setting.
And the craziest thing is that the Running Man dethroned Friends.
Yeah, it's a bummer. Well, Gen Z will get into Friends and bring it back.
Bring it back.
We'll be fine.
I mean,
It'll
it
be
is
released
funny,
on free TV.
like all the old future movies we've talked about in the past on High and Mighty of like sci-fi futures and stuff. Just everyone not being able to even accept that TV won't be around.
Right.
They don't get it.
No.
TV will still be, trust me,
Yeah.
TV.
No.
Because there are people working in the media and making
They're
this
like,
stuff.
this has got to survive forever, right?
Yeah. There's no way I'll ever be doing non-union television, aka video podcasting.
People will just be looking for shit on their phone for a couple seconds and be like, nah, fuck these losers.
Forget it. I'm just gonna fucking watch more execution videos.
Yeah. We here at the Action Boys know how you folks love to watch people get murdered by podcast hosts.
So this is where we meet Ben Richards, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Butcher of Bakersfield.
Who also, this is one of the first times Arnold does a movie where he's a true huge superstar, right? This is a few months after Predator. They delayed the release of this movie so it didn't interfere with Predator. And I feel like Predator took him to that next level of like, and this has got to be a disappointment if you saw Predator and you loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to, I love it now, but if I can imagine myself as a moviegoer
Thinking you're
in
seeing
1980.
something like Predator or Terminator and getting Running
Yes.
Man
Well,
would be a little bit of a letdown for
Or
sure.
Conan even.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
like,
I mean, those are three like masterfully made films, and then this is a fun ass movie.
Yeah.
Those ones had this verisimilitude where like it felt real and grounded, and then this one is just like an art film or something.
Upon watching this, it being silly and not grounded really lets Arnold kind of he can just be his big dumb self, and it like works in this movie more than in other movies.
Yeah, I agree. Like watching it now, like I fucking love it.
So they get sent in this, he's part of a police helicopter unit, and they get sent out to put out a food riot in Bakersfield. And they're basically going to gun down all these rioters. But then Arnold gets there and he says like, I said the crowd is unarmed. There's women and children down there. And they're like, proceed with the plan. The hell with you.
They're just looking for food, for Christ's sake.
I will not kill innocent people. And then they have somebody else take over the mission. And then he like fights all these guys in the chopper until he basically gets pushed out of the chopper. And they butt him with the butt of a gun. And then now we cut to 18 months later.
It's got great Arnold effort sounds too.
Yeah, you get a lot of that throughout. I think Total Recall has the most of that, but I do love the Arnold.
They also do. We'll get to more chopper specifics later, but like when they cut back and forth between the exterior of the chopper and then inside, like the inside of it is huge.
Yeah, there's like seven guys wrestling.
There's like 10 people and it's like huge, and then they'll cut to the outside, and then inside it looks like a fucking.
And it's projected. It's like blue screen.
Yeah, rear projection.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite Arnold looks in a movie ever. Is right now when they cut to 18 months later, and he's got the
fake beard
and the fucking
big beam,
the I beam on his
beam,
shoulder.
yeah.
And he'll copy that for Commando. He'll do that with a log eventually too, because he finds out that looks fucking awesome.
It's also a good, like, it's setting the stage for how strong he is.
Yeah,
They love when we got to show a change in time with Arnold just throwing a fake beard on
Yeah.
him. He does it again in Kindergarten Cop.
Hell, I did it for the show today.
yeah. This is all fake too. I'm gonna rip this off at the end of the show. Trust me. Stick around.
This one looks better than the Kindergarten Cop.
Yes,
fake
it
beard.
does.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, kudos to Paul Michael Glaser, and fuck you, Ivan Reitman. You fucking blew it in Kindergarten
But
Cop.
all this stuff is in high def, and it doesn't look as good as like you remember renting it or watching it on
Yeah.
TV. Like it loses a little bit of the mystique of it.
when it's too glossy and
Too
bright.
crisp, but like, okay, this looks pretty chintzy.
Yeah.
All this, all like these death collars, and
Yeah.
like it barely passed the sniff test in 1987.
Yeah.
And now when you up the definition, it's like, I don't know.
Uh-oh.
My big takeaway from this moment in the movie is he's been in jail, in prison, manual labor prison for 18 months. And what has happened to our character, Ben Richardson? He's gotten an insane sense of humor from the beginning of the movie. He's so funny. He's like, everything he says is a joke to every single person. From here on out, no matter how fucking dangerous the situation gets, he's joking. He refused to kill innocent people. And then in 18 months was like, you know what? I should start fucking being a bit of a wise ass cut up.
I think Arnold got better as an actor as the years go on. Like if you look at
got better
this,
at English,
yes,
which is a big
and
help.
you look at this, and then you look at some of his work with True Lies or something, where it's like, wow, he really did. You do see the improvement, but this you get a kind of sweet spot where he's got still the like B movie level with what you were saying with his physique is probably at its peak, and they just match up where all his lines are kind of funny exposition of like they just want some food.
So much for the Express.
I like these soldiers running the prison. They all have gas masks. There's a lot of fun LA jokes, which is something that I completely missed growing up in Buffalo. Like I'm on the East Coast. Like this all could have been made up places to me. Bakersfield, like
At the Wilshire
they're at
Detention
the Wilshire
Center.
Detention Center. Like there are all these kind of plays on LA being a fucking like smoldering pot in
like
the
Hollywood
future. Yeah.
hellhole. Yeah,
It's like an actual prison.
yeah. Like a perfect example of that. I'm sure I brought it up on the pod
The valet.
before. Yeah, do you validate parking in Tommy Boy? I had no idea what that punchline meant. I was like, I don't know what that is. I don't have parking validation where, because it's all fucking parking lots.
So
Paved
I do
over
like these
paradise.
guards all have gas masks on because presumably the air is so polluted that like they only let those prisoners breathe it. And these guys are like little lines like this are fun to pick up. Seen this so many times where it's like, you watched Running Man last night? Yeah, I even won $500. So I guess it is like a nightly show.
Yeah, it must be.
My favorite TV show. I eat future popcorn.
And then all the
I
business.
sit down with my wife and Space Dog.
The prisoners all wear collars that will blow their heads off if they go through a perimeter, and they do all sorts of sci-fi business, and all the verbiage is very funny. Of like they show it in action of like the guards turning it down so guys can move, and then turning it back on, so we kind of get a sense of how it works for this escape scene.
And in case like you're worried that it might be confusing, it's red lights or green lights is what they use. So it's like so clear. It's like it's good now. Go, Angel.
So Arnold
Chico.
Chico. Yeah, Arnold
So
has made
racist.
two friends in prison. Yaphet Kotto, who's Laughlin, and then Weiss.
Yeah, that's the glasses guy.
Yeah.
He's played by Nerd.
Yeah. He's white nerd. He's in a lot of stuff, that dude. But yeah. The fact that Yaphet Kotto is in this movie and Arnold still looks like a giant freak is so awesome.
Sonic's deadline is down. Prisoner restraint collars armed. Like they give you kind of all that shit.
And I love this. We're just like, you saw this crazy thing that happened in Bakersfield. All right, 18 months later in prison, and it's a fucking prison break.
Yeah,
already.
so Laughlin and Ben Richards pretend to start fighting, and it causes a full-blown riot. And it buys Weiss time to break in the prison system, which he just overlooked like 2 seconds ago. Of like, yeah, I've got the code.
This motherfucker's looking for a code throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. His whole
His
job
big thing is like
his whole job is remembering
numbers.
numbers. They give him a fucking pair of glasses. And like, it's like, I know numbers. You're
We laughed at
you're
it.
a hell of an actor, Lachlan. Who's acting?
Is Arnold with the
I
one-liner?
fucking love it, man.
I love it. And also, have we seen 1,000 movies where guys had to fake fight and one guy took it too far? Like, it
Yeah.
just happened in a movie I saw called Eeny Meeny. I was
We
like,
got to see it again from Arnold in the Escape Plan. He fights Stallone in it.
Go ahead, do it. Shoot down the deadline or we all lose our heads.
I think that's another issue with Paul Michael Glaser for Schwarzenegger is maybe he doesn't feel like he got taken care of enough.
Yeah, he
the same time he did Predator, and he looks
way better.
he looks
Predator.
way better,
Yeah.
and his reads on all the stuff is better.
I could see why that would be an
Yeah,
issue.
Sean McTiernan. He even makes Arnold look good. A famous line from Predator is, "So you cooked up the story and dropped the 6 of us into a meat grinder."
right?
Like,
It's like-
even worse.
like CIA got you pushing pencil.
Yeah.
like somehow you buy it all
Yeah.
in this.
But
Because
it-
even Maria Conchita Alonso has a couple of weird reads where it's like, she's got one line that's like, the satellite uplink.
Yeah, she's
well, then she also has that one line that's a mouthful that doesn't make a lot of sense. She's like, yeah, he's the guy that killed like 60 people. Yeah, if that's what you're going to believe that people are saying about that. You're like, what?
It's all it's just he's a contestant on the Running Man.
These
You know,
guys,
like-
these guys alluded to it, but we should explain it because it's fucking hilarious. They need an excuse to see the collars in action, so they just have one of the prisoners, Chico, bug the fuck out and make a run for it immediately, and his head fucking explodes.
And everyone's going, Chico,
Chico, no, Chico, no, don't wait.
It's like an early, like people will get really hungry and want to escape, and we saw that with the old lady in Speed, where they just get like they like start like licking their lips and rubbing their hands, and they have to escape to their own detriment.
Yeah, you
Also-
know that it's not time. You're like, just be more patient. You're like, well, one guy's got to jump the gun. here.
An ex-girlfriend of mine who raised horses called it barn fever. It's like when you're out with the horse and it sees the barn, it starts acting all crazy because it's like, I can't wait to go back to the barn.
She tell you you got barns.
So,
we'll get home soon enough.
Well, no, I do.
Let go
I
of
think
me.
about it every time I like, you know, that feeling when you have to piss,
Oh,
like
yeah.
really
That's-
bad
Oh,
when
yeah.
you're like at the doorstep.
Yeah,
and
we
it
call
just
that
suddenly hits
proximity
you.
factor in my family. Like when you have to shit, it somehow ramps up the closer
Yeah, it's
you
barn
get to your
fever.
house. Barn fever.
That's like a pithier, shorter way to say it.
I just shit full speed on all fours running up to my door.
That's why horses just let it go.
Yeah, barn fever. They don't want to shit in their barn. They just let it go on the way up. Proximity factor. These humans call it barn fever.
They got it figured
Proximity
out.
factor. Proximity factor seems like one of the shows on PSN or whatever.
Yeah, proximity factor seems like a show I've watched 100 episodes.
Tune
of.
in next week to Proximity Factor, where our
Who will nuke their little drawers right outside their apartment?
No, it's all you watch like NBA on TNT, and it's like after the game, an all new Proximity Factor, the series finale.
Yeah.
And it's been running for 11 years.
Yeah, and
You've
it's
never
like-
heard of it
The
before.
cast
yeah.
is like
Like some cop
Lucy,
show.
Yeah, it's like Lucy Liu, Mark Harmon, and like it's like all these huge names that you
Josh
haven't heard,
Duhamel.
you haven't heard of in like years.
Josh
Chico, no! Chico's head explodes.
I
and
meant
then-
to look up Chico because we've been doing this podcast for so long. Chico is one of these guys we have seen in so many fucking movies. Like, he is a great action movie actor, probably stuntman. He's in a million fucking things. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I've seen Chico in 1,000 movies.
He nails this. Like, he sells you really believe that he can't contain himself, and he's got barn fever / proximity factor, no doubt about it. Gabriel says going to look him up. And then also, while you're on there, look up Weiss, too. I feel bad for
Yeah,
calling
I
him
know.
nerd. Yeah, he's tuning in like, oh, somebody's talking about Running Man.
Yeah.
I'll listen. It's a free
He's great.
episode.
He's great in the movie.
He crushes it. He crushes it. And it's the glasses that do it. It's not
There's
him.
a lot of fun throwaway lines, like as they're setting up the reality of 2017, that LA is these huge painted giant skyscrapers in the background in front of tent cities full of people who are down and out. I mean, you could say they nailed it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But there's a huge screen. Again, they got TV wrong. Basically, there's an outdoor television for everybody. And there's some throwaway ads of like, October is bonus month. Remember, if you turn in a family member, you'll get bonus credits.
God damn. It's so fucked up.
Their
It's
TV.
getting realer every fucking day.
Is it called Freebie in the book? I think it's something that we have now. It might be Freebie.
Jesus. Chico the actor's name is Thomas Rosales Jr. He's in Commando. He's in Speed. He's in Running Scared. He's in the Pirates movies. He's in,
awesome.
A ton of credits.
He's like a good action. He moves well. You can see why he gets so much work. This is where Arnold
and Weiss is Martin J. McIntyre.
Great name.
Yeah, Weiss is a worse name than Martin J. McIntyre.
So,
but again, put that on the list of everyone who's got their cool fucking.
So
name.
our escape
McIntyre,
Weiss, Laughlin, and Richards make it to downtown LA where they meet the resistance. And this is
just real quick,
yeah.
Chico's head exploding is so funny and looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
It looks.
The stunt guy that's doing the effects gag has to kind of like shorten himself down a little bit too, and so they do a wide shot of it that looks great. You just see
because it's clearly like his head is in here with like a helmet on, and then a prop explosive
looks
head.
fucking awesome.
Yeah,
it's so good.
It looks
It's so
awesome.
good.
I will take. I mean, we covered Dawn of the Dead, the 1978 one for Halloween, and it's got some incredible fucking head explosions.
Oh yeah,
and we can't get enough of a good practical head explosion. Now it's done digitally. It's a lot easier. It takes less work, but it doesn't have that same visceral impact.
No,
like it just doesn't. She kind of like glosses over you and like it kind of makes you feel nothing.
Yes,
and
that's sad.
It does suck, but I mean, I don't know if it's better or worse. But when I see one where it's a practical effect, I go fuck.
Yeah. Oh,
so they meet the resistance. This is where we meet Mick Fleetwood playing himself.
Playing
He's a great
Mick.
choice. And he's deactivating. The guys have all changed. Arnold has an incredible Gold's Gym sweatshirt on where he's cut
World
the fucking...
Gym.
It's World Gym?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is Gold's Gym.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
His look here and his look at the airport are two of my favorite looks a person could have. I want to dress like those two looks. Yeah.
there was a World Gym that he did train at for a while, so I bet he was shouting them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Suspenders
he's
and all that
cut.
shit.
He's got suspenders over this World's Gym sweatshirt where he's got it bodybuilder style where his like traps are so big or like
He's got the huge scoop neck cut out of it and shit like that.
Where and like is like he's got to add like his own V into it to like
so it
get
fits
his
and you
head
can
over
see
it.
like
Yeah.
the top of his pecs. And
Grew
shit.
out of it
Yeah.
somehow.
This is a movie you would think would have this sequence, but it doesn't. Where like this is normally you cut to the guy who had a fake beard on in the last scene in the mirror, going like, "Yep, I shaved." Like
No, instead he's smoking a cigar.
Right, yeah, he's smoking. Of course, he's got to smoke a cigar. Mick Fleetwood. One of these guys is Zappa, right? Is
Dweezil Zappa, yeah, is the young guy. Stevie,
Again,
I think.
Put two more crazy names on the credits.
Dweezil Zappa, Mick Fleetwood. I looked it up after this. I'm sure we talked about this last time of how close they got Mick Fleetwood to looking as he really ended up looking in 2017.
Yeah.
Just the idea. I didn't realize it was Mick Fleetwood at first when I'm watching it, even on this viewing. And then he's like, they destroyed my music.
No,
so
Mick in this scene, he's deactivating the collars, and they do this in a really fun way where as soon as you take them off, they go beep, 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 beep,
Yeah.
and then you got to throw them in a concrete bin for them to explode. And he doesn't want to work on Ben Richards because Ben Richards is a cop, and he's like, you're like the Gestapo. You
be
destroyed
censoring
my
people.
music.
Yeah.
And that's where you're like, his name's Mick, and he is a musician. I guess this is just Mick Fleetwood in 2017. A great.
Having him and Dweezil Zappa, who were kind of like just two big musicians.
Yeah. Richards only needs you when you're discoloring.
And then, of course, Weiss tells them the big his job, which is Mr. Plot Point, where it's like, well, there's a satellite uplink that if we could block, we could get the truth out there. We just need to find the uplink. And
He
it's
also-
well, good luck with that. I'm gonna find my brother.
A fucking tail that gets fully dropped in this movie.
Yeah. His brother. It's sad considering what happened to Arnold's real brother, Meinhardt. He died in a drunk driving accident.
Oh, geez. I had no idea.
Sorry to bring the podcast down a little bit.
All I see is a bunch of low foreheads.
Great fucking diss. I love
They
it.
think they can change the world with dreams and dreams and talk.
All with the cigar.
Yeah.
If you're not ready for action, give me a break and shut up.
And that's what's crazy too, because in order to not make him just a guy who's like, thanks for nothing, assholes. I'm on my own. He is like, I'm not here to talk. If you were like, he makes it seem like if you were going to do something heroic, I'd be down, of course.
Well, yeah, it taps into the working man ethos of a lot of these movies in the 80s where it's like, yeah, he's not all talk. He actually fucking does it.
He does what he says.
These guys are just, these eggheads are just fucking talking.
And a few too many words for Arnold again.
Yeah. Well, I will say they do a few too many words for Arnold.
Yeah. What was your pitch?
They also do. He does one too many like riffs back and forth where like you're like it's already very wordy, and then when they do like 3 beats on this.
I had a similar observation where they want to fit as many jokes as they can, but you can't do back-to-back jokes because then it will be really obvious. So what they end up putting in the film, who knows what it's in the script, is joke, crazy, weird reaction to what's happening, and then another joke. And it's too much for Arnold.
Yeah.
It's like
At
so
this
much for the Express. Well, yeah, that's your best way out of here. Well, that's because I don't want to get on first class. And then, you know, like they just keep going back. And you're like, okay, just pick one.
Fucking Third Rock from the Sun. Come on, guys.
Yeah, might as well go.
See at the prison reunion in 10 years.
Yeah, exactly. He leaves on like 6 fucking
I'm not
riffs.
into politics. I'm into survival. And that's actually ironic because Arnold ended up being in politics. He ended
0
up being,
out of 21.
He ended up being the
Find this
governor of California for 2 terms. And his truck said the running man in reference to this movie.
And Yaphet Kotto was never a governor. Thank you.
Yeah. That guy, unfortunately, has trouble sleeping. So it's, you know, you can see it come through.
It's fun to,
Middle of the night again. Just wanted to come and see if anyone responded.
So they didn't picture TVs ending up being obsolete, which I think you can see now is like another 2 generations. TV's probably going to be long dead. Another thing nobody predicted, limos will be obsolete.
Yes.
Killian pulls up the ICS in his red limousine.
It's a couple of things that are weirdly poignant. The fact that the bad guys are ICS, and then later on they have literally ICS on their soldier uniforms with guns. It's like almost ICE. And then secondly, I forgot what the other secondly thing was. Hold on. I'm going to my Mind Palace. I don't come back for 40 minutes. When I come out,
you've been eating Taco Bell in your Mind Palace.
I just come out and I'm like, and Buzzsaw. You know, like, that's what you forgot? Was just saying.
So this is our intro to Killian to make sure we know he's a bad guy, is he steps on a janitor's mop.
Shout out our janitors.
So we reference janitors a lot on this show because our shows are so long that early on, a lot of our listeners who got in touch with us and told us that they liked the show turned out to be in the custodial arts,
if you will. Yeah.
So then
facilities.
we kind of embraced our janitor listenership. And so this one hits home for us and our listeners where Killian steps on this janitor's mop and then he says, "What's your name?" And he's like, "Dan, you're doing great work, Dan." And then he gets in the elevator. "If that asshole's not done by the end of the week, you're going to be mopping the floors." Or it's tomorrow. It's like, if that asshole's still mopping the floor tomorrow, you're going to be mopping them by the end of the week.
And yeah, he's like, "Dan, that's okay. I'm happy to have a hard worker with you." And then turns around immediately. The thing I thought of was this movie also really grabs on the misinformation shit.
Oh, yes. Oh, the whole, like, that is one of the main differences from the last time we covered the movie till now is AI, misinformation, you can't believe what you see. That is just ramped up until now everybody's completely lost.
I think it'll end well, though.
I trust it.
I trust everything I'm saying.
I like when Edward goes to his brother's apartment, he still has the entry code, which is also something that this kind of nailed of like, yeah, that is a thing that we have now. And he's like, "Edward?" And he finds like a woman's like underwear or something.
I like how she lives her life.
Well, they also set up that she's like fit and tough, right? Like that's clearly so like she's got to get in there and start immediately working out so that we know. Or aren't some of these beats reminiscent of Total Recall? Like when we see that and it's like Sharon Stone's working out and then he fights her.
I see that. And also we get to see Captain Freedom.
Captain Freedom.
Are you ready for pain? Are you ready for sacrifice? Are you ready for suffering? Then you're ready for Captain Freedom's workout program.
It's so good because it's just Jesse Ventura like improvising and stuff.
Yeah, he's not like doing anything special with his clothes.
Well, and they're doing choreographed aerobics behind him, and he's just kind of
and they of course interrupt with like Ben Richards wanted. Great mustache. I forgot all about that. That like his file photo, he just has a mustache. Like, clearly they took that like it was. Let's just not do full beard. Beards for prison. Like we can't have that.
We got to add some scale to the production. We're like, wow, this is a whole world, and he has a lived-in life. Mustache, beard,
I'm only
clean
going to say
shaven.
this once. It was a lie. I was framed. I'm completely innocent.
Completely. Yeah, you feel bad for him with some of these lines.
Yeah.
Answering machine. That's another thing they run. She's like, hi, it's Amber. Like, leave a message.
Oh, and she's like, I'm out doing fabulous things with fabulous people.
Yeah, I
She's
loved
sort
it.
of an 80s materialistic, shitty person who works for ICS.
Yeah.
She makes the jingles for their...
But she wants to be a pop star or whatever.
And she has all I love that he goes through and finds her like black market, like cassettes and is like,
Clothes.
All this contraband, you're not allowed to have it. Everyone has it. And that seems like we're pretty close to it.
We're almost there. Don't you dare come for my physical media.
But now it'd be like, you have this cheap stuff from Amazon.
Yeah.
Come on. Well, you're not.
It would be like, you don't have enough Amazon.
There's some well-made things here.
Yeah.
You know this is illegal. This doesn't support Blue Origin.
Why are you not supporting Jeff Bezos trying to get to space? Come on.
I have money. You know this is illegal. We only use Bitcoin now. So they go through.
You can sign up for the podcast with Bitcoin too.
I like when he picks the fucking bed up and rips it off the ground.
It's the workout bench.
Oh, the
yeah,
workout
yeah,
bench.
yeah.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
has like a.
She's got it bolted to the ground.
Yeah, which is fucking insane.
She's got like an adjustable bench.
That's
fucking,
Edwards that like was bolted so they couldn't. They had just had to leave. I guess it comes with the plate.
Yeah, fully furnished with weight
Arnold's
training.
brother, of course, has like a permanent bench press that you can't do anything about.
I wish fucking Edward was in this movie.
I know. I would love to cast.
I
who they
love
cast for Edward.
Killian going through possible contestants, and they're like, "This guy killed his like kid or something." He's like, "I love all that, but he's 120 pounds.
Yeah,
He won't last 5 minutes."
Wait, I'm not gonna be able to pull it, but it's some crazy specific. Like he killed the kid's teacher and the kid at like back to school night or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like so insane.
And I love all that.
Yeah, and then so in the
And then outside the office, they show Richard's wanted, and he's like, "Hello, gorgeous."
now let's just the people who are working at ICS for Dawson, for Damon, are so fucking awesome. The tall guy who's in like the tall like bald guy
from Wayne's World.
Yeah, from
Yes,
Wayne's World.
he's incredible.
He's the producer.
The weird court-appointed agent who we'll get to later.
A lot of fun character actors.
Yeah, and it's just like, and as someone, once you work in television, you kind of meet this kind of sleazy type of person, and like they're all sycophants. It really fucking hits. And then on this viewing, I was just having a field day with everyone. He's like, I can reach out to my guy at the talent agency. Maybe he knows an axe murderer or something like that. It's like they're like, we need someone who's fast. Like they keep just picking like the shit that they're spitballing for casting is really funny.
So Arnold plans to use Amber's travel card to go to Hawaii. Like, I could use a tan. You get so pale in prison.
He's so tan also.
Yes.
He's like,
and then we cut to them. We cut to them at the airport, and Arnold somehow got his Bahama gear.
yeah, he's got like white like khaki
white
linen
linen pants
and a fucking Hawaiian shirt and a gray. I mean,
Like
this
a-
look is awesome.
Is that like a Panama hat or something?
Yeah, he's rocking a Panama hat.
and he's holding her by the back of the neck under distress and holding her hostage. And he does some fun stuff to get through security with the travel card and like and he's holding up the line of like, we're trying to catch a plane, pal. and he's like, women, she's got all the things, we can't find go ahead, get out of here.
That guy nails it too. That's a crucial plot point where this guy, you have to believe that this guy would let them get onto the plane with only one travel card. Another thing that didn't age well.
She hits him in the dick and runs, and of course security follows him, and he takes off onto the tarmac, and they use this awesome.
I love this fucking. This is very American Gladiators. Yes, the gun he's using.
The net gun, which looks great in the shot when they fire it, looks less great when they try to
go in close.
They try to match the action.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed upon this viewing, and who the stunt guy or Arnold, he rolls and there's the guy's elbow is all skinned up. And I don't think that was a makeup choice. I think whoever was doing these rolls.
That was a big fall that whoever did it, it's on concrete in a fucking net.
And they're like rolling around and you can see like
and
one
it
of
looks
those.
like Arnold. Like, I mean, obviously you put on a flashy outfit like that, that's perfect for the stunt guy because it'll draw your attention away from his face.
I had an outfit like this that my mom got me to wear for a wedding. It was just like somebody's wedding. And like I didn't know of the movie yet. And so I saw it as a kid and I was like, fuck, I'm breaking that outfit out. Wore it to school like for 17 days
as
in a
a
row.
Kid, you think a Hawaiian shirt is the coolest thing in the world.
Yep.
Well, especially
as a kid. I mean, I've been wearing them since like fucking 1995, unbroken. I fucking love it.
I mean, you have the body type where you can get away with it.
Well, it's like
the Simpsons joke. The fat guys are gay guys.
And I always used to say I split the difference. He goes, the only people who can pull off Hawaiian shirts are big fat party animals and gay guys. And I'm like, I'm right there in the middle.
Johnny Bahama over here. Come on.
Life starts at extra, extra large.
Hi, cutie pie. Do you know who I am? You're the asshole on TV. And Killian has a lot of great lines where he's like, funny, I was going to say the same thing.
Dawson is... Ventura is my shining star in the movie of like, wow, I can't believe how good he is. And Dawson is the best actor in the movie.
He's a fucking
you.
That's like Ben Richard.
That's good writing because it's like he's not witty for the first time.
and then Killian's like, you give a hell of an argument. Like,
well, that's great because that's one of those things where somebody insults you and you don't know what to say. And then he has some time and then for the whole rest of the movie, he's fucking going hard on Killian.
When it flips, but up until the flip, like Killian is getting where it's like, I'll be back. And it's like, even what we saw in the trailer where he's like, only in a rerun.
I can't
fuck, this guy fucking got me again.
I can't believe, is this the first redux of I'll Be Back?
This,
because he'll end up doing a few more of like.
I mean, that's another De Souza joke of like, oh, we got to put in his catchphrase. I feel like it must have been done again. Like we should know this. Like movies where he says, "I'll be back." So he of course has Weiss and Lachlan, and he blackmails him. He's like, these guys are gonna die in Running Man, but I'll let them go free if you do it. So he agrees.
He's like, I got your teacher friend. Which one do you think is the teacher?
I forgot all about this lab shit where they put like trackers in him and they fucking like.
So did I.
So did the movie.
So the movie, yeah, because like they use it a little bit to send the stalkers after them, but then like when they're with the rebellion, you would think all that shit's still working.
Yeah, when he's back in ICS, and it doesn't have the Total Recall like nose pull out moment or anything like that.
So, and of course, Amber has a change of heart because she sees the footage from the airport where they try to claim that Richards killed all these people, and she's like, "But that's not true."
Also, this is a crazy, and I'm positive we talked about this last time, but her friend that she's like at the vending machine with, like, he could have killed you. Or raped you, then killed you. Or killed you, then
raped
you.
Read by this woman who's like getting off on it.
Yeah.
Nuts.
That's a little bit later. This is when she's like watching and where it's like, and now back to Climbing for Dollars.
Yeah, and Climbing for Dollars, in case you don't, by the way, this movie's on like 5 different streaming platforms for free, including Netflix. But if you don't watch it, Climbing for Dollars is, they bury the lead on what the show's about. You climb a rope while Dobermans attack you.
They beat RoboCop a little bit in some of the satire.
Yeah, is this before Robo?
It's got to be, right? Robo's 88.
Wow.
I feel like maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's if it's 86. Like,
well, it's probably parallel. I mean, if it's not before it,
Right.
Wow.
Kevin, do we got any info on RoboCop release date?
87. Let me see the month.
Oh wow!
Oh,
so
wow.
they really are coming out at the same time.
Yeah, it's parallel thought.
It's got to be a summer movie, RoboCop.
Yep, July 17th.
Yeah.
God damn, dude. Cool off this summer with RoboCop.
This is such a November movie too, where it's like not good enough for this.
It is
for
November 13th.
Yeah, it's not good enough for the summer release,
Yeah.
and it's like, hey, well, we can't put it out in Halloween, but like,
Santa left you a little present under the tree. It's The Running Man coming out in November.
On VHS already. Merry Christmas. It's been 1 month.
Wow, that was a quick theatrical run. Not necessarily a bad thing. Running Man. Under the tree.
they had a great article in the reveal, where they were talked about best August movies, where they were like, August is a great point of summer movie releases because it's like where the stuff that like they don't have full confidence in, it comes out where it's like, this can't make a lot of money, but it's kind of a weird,
there's still
kind of
popcorn
movie.
swings.
Yeah. It's a popcorn movie. People will go see it.
Yeah.
So this is where we get, I'm your court-appointed agent, and going through all the fun actual lingo of like videotape or any means of distribution, known or unknown.
Yeah, you're describing like a boilerplate talent contract. Also, when I was a kid, the thing that stuck out the most to me in this movie was putting the pen in the guy's back. That was just like, because I had seen people sign stuff on people's backs before, and then I just never thought about the possibility of just stabbing a pen into a guy's back. And it's
His
so
reaction's
fucking,
great.
yeah, he's like, ah! And he just kind of runs away, trying to get it out. He sells it like a wrestler. He does like Ric Flair. He's like, ah, and runs out.
This so juices up all your fuck authority, fuck the man because it's just like, man, if you were forced in this situation and you're still funny and you're signing the contract, but it's also like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm so confident in how buff I am that I'll win everything.
Use my back, victim. I love Buzzsaw picking up his bike. That's such like an actual feat of strength that they caught on film, where people are going crazy. Where Buzzsaw, I wrote his name down because the character Buzzsaw is like, they give him his full name. It's like Eddie Buzzsaw Androwski or something. And they
Some Polish guy.
They have him lift overhead press his motorcycle, and it is the guy doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Or they
fake it a little bit,
but
Those bikes are heavy.
yeah. But this feels like a guy who was known for
Yes.
doing something like this.
A phone book terror type guy.
those-
Like he could pick up a motorcycle.
Arnold's line after he stabs the agent: "Don't forget to send me a copy."
That's a great one.
Now, do you think the filmmaker's favorite part of the movie is these like roller coaster tunnels? Because we get
They know they look good, and they're like,
it's the
this is
most
only-
amount of footage
Yeah.
in the movie is this roller coaster tunnel. Because then Killian will go through it again later on, and we'll see everyone run through it.
I love this is where we see the recut of the helicopter footage, where it's like, it's just women or children down there. The hell with that.
And it's totally the fucking, like, it reminds me of the Venus de Milo. Yes, big sweet.
The brutal slaying of 60 men, women, and children.
Somehow a food riot of 1,500 unarmed people with a chopper opening fire only kills 60 is actually bad work by the police.
What are you doing? These people just want to have food. I don't care if they're hungry. I want them all to die. I want everybody to die and suffer.
As they're getting the crowd to hate Ben Richards, the butcher of Bakersfield, he comes out in a prison jumpsuit and two dancers. The dancers are incredible. They rip his suit off, and he's got his Running Man spandex Adidas
I
suit
love
off.
that it's branded with Adidas.
Which,
we gotta get those, dude.
Well, if I looked at, like, remotely like Arnold, that would for sure be my Halloween costume.
Oh yeah. But the thing is too, it's like bobsled. So it's like a little too thin, and it is quite revealing. And
they just kind of pad one shoulder.
They're
in a hilarious
quilted
way.
in the arms to kind of like give it a better silhouette.
There's 3 different colors. There's the yellow one that Richards has. There's a gray and red one that Weiss and Lachlan have. And then when they show the winners, one of them has like a green outfit on. This is how many times, way too closely I've watched this, where I'm pretty sure they got the dead bodies wrong.
they mixed them up.
Yeah.
Yes, I fucking noticed that.
I just wanted to circle back to the footage that they show the audience and the people at home. Of
Whitman, Price, and Haddad, our previous winners, basking under the Maui sun.
When they cut back, when they show the footage of him mowing all the people down, supposedly the propaganda thing they shoot, they show footage and it's all the same footage from the movie. So it's all like cut, close-ups and his face and other people's face. And it's like, where were those cameras in the fucking... And we'll talk about that in movies where like sometimes they're like, we're going to show you footage from when this happened. And it's all like...
How do they have the film's footage up there?
The close-ups.
Yeah, it should just be a close...
different angles.
Yeah, a closed-circuit camera where you can kind of see what's going on, but it's like just the actual footage from the movie. I love it.
So
I love
Richards gets put in his sled to go into the 400 square foot of like board walk action or whatever the fuck they call it. The is like, but before you go, we don't want to break up a winning team, Ben. And they also have Weiss and Lachlan.
This pissed me off. Even though I know it's happening, I'm like, you promised it. Like I'm watching it, I'm like, man, like, I'm so embarrassed.
It's understandable. And these poor motherfuckers, Laughlin and Weiss,
They're in
Arnold looks great. He's got like the cool one where he looks tough, and they're in this like,
Lachlan.
they're facing down,
and they look like they're in the fetal position. Like they look all weak looking and shit.
And also, it's like Arnold is Mr. Universe, and he can wear a spandex suit. A normal man cannot.
Right.
He does not look good in it.
Yeah, and Yaphet doesn't have a normal man's body, but he's got a big body.
He's got like a belly, so like
he's
that
got like
really
a big
pops.
like construction worker,
And it
body.
doesn't matter, like, because Weiss looks like just a normal looking guy, and he looks pretty bad.
And what's really crazy is that later on, Maria Conchita, like she doesn't even, it doesn't even look that sexy. Like it's like not tight on her, and it looks good.
The one with the nice ass.
You think that they're gonna like, oh, we see these shiny skin tight suits. Can't wait till we put the female in
She
one.
breaks into the production offices because she is a musician for the television company, and she goes through the digital files and they're actual cards
They're
that
analog
say
digital files.
and they say like digital file, and it says like like
Bakersfield
unedited, raw footage.
You got to save that for some reason.
And then a hand grabs her. And then later on, of course, they're like, good news. You know, the women who turned Richards in? He's like, the one with the nice ass? It's like, we found her going through the footage of Bakersfield.
And
Beautiful.
Killian's a skilled producer. He knows what the people want.
I love
how they needed a reason for her to have access to all those tapes, and they make her a musician, which I just like. And think
tapes. Well, who would look at tapes?
Yeah, she writes the jingles for the network. Okay.
So part of the game is the audience gets to pick out the stalkers, and if the stalker, I guess, the faster the stalker gets the kill, the more money they make.
Something, yeah. Or
we don't know.
It doesn't matter.
It really doesn't. You peak Arnold exhilaration effort noises is in this fucking roller coaster tunnel. He's just like and you cut back way more times than you think you're gonna, and he hits a fucking net at the end, and you know that hurt your fucking neck.
Yeah. It looks fun. I would like to do this. I'd probably do this little it's like
it'd be so funny. It's like Ryan Stanger on Running Man. You land and you're dead in the fucking thing.
Oh, you should have bet on the net. Sorry, Edith.
Just get to the end and you're like,
and I back up, and then I start running.
Well, my son and my husband have their favorite stalkers, but I like my men big and cuddly. Sub-Zero.
Now that's a funny misdirect because I've seen this movie hundreds of times. I don't remember detail to detail, but I'm like,
big and cuddly
giants in this movie.
Big and cuddly.
So Professor Tanaka plays Professor Sub-Zero, who has a kind of goalie-themed stalker.
It's really funny because they say, like, in his intro, they mention sushi, and he chops a gong in half. But his character is not Japanese or Asian at all. His character is not only a hockey player, but a hockey goalie, which is so many layers of specifics.
And you can kind of see how they're going for sort of like an elemental aspect to these guys.
Yeah, it's like ice, electricity,
fire,
steel, fire. Yeah.
Farts.
There's farts, of course.
Cut. It was cut.
The Fifth Element in Lilu Dallas Fart Pass. The fucking, it's very much reminds me of pro wrestling, American Gladiators, WMAC Masters, if anyone remembers that. We should do an episode of that.
I did love the branding when the cart hits the net where it says, "Welcome race fans."
The exploding hockey puck. Do you remember hearing about that on the Souza?
No.
He's supposedly Andrew Davis kept wanting the ending of the movie to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, Richards using the exploding hockey puck.
Like reveals he's had
like
it.
He's had it the whole time and then throwing it and it kills Killian essentially.
Oh, that's cool.
And they shot it. They didn't want him to shoot it because they're like, it's such bullshit. If he had that the whole time and all his friends die, like why did he wait till then to use it? And so,
Fair.
But Andrew Davis shot, footage of Richards pocketing it and stealing it, and that was one of the determining factors outside of going over budget as to why he got fired too.
We laughed at it in the trailer when Sub-Zero shoots Weiss into the net, and it's like Wilhelm scream. He's like, yeah, and then the net closes on.
Yeah, I don't. And is that like? Does that count? Like,
No.
I don't.
I think you're supposed to go over and finish him off, right?
It's anything goes.
Is
yeah.
it death? Right?
No, it's not necessarily death.
Oh, okay.
I don't think.
Yeah, but I do love Captain Freedom in the locker room. He's doing like he's doing field reporting. He's like
he's like tapping guys on the shoulder,
Yeah.
and we're live from the locker room, but there's also business people.
There's a
walking
lot of
around.
women in there.
Yeah.
And it's like they're getting ready for their 400 square blocks of game zone.
Maybe if they're outside of game zone, the trackers don't work.
Yeah, maybe.
Wow, you're doing some serious work for
Hey,
this.
come on. Paul's my guy.
I
Love you,
remember
Starsky.
once.
Love you,
Sorry,
Starsky.
Captain. The runners have gotten to their first zone.
They show this guy in there that's got crazy, like, sun blocking lats. They just like pan by and you don't see who it is. And I'm like, shit, that guy's never missing back day.
You mentioned it earlier, but I want to talk about it now. For some reason, there's just like freaks on motorcycles who go like, you should go this way where the hockey rink is.
Yeah.
They
It's
kind of
like-
like force you to
they
go.
hurt
Haunted
you.
house employees that just sort of like
flash
board
lights
you
and go
around.
like,
Yeah.
move this way, move this way, move this way.
I love those guys. Are like, and then I remember I went to one with my kid when he was little, and Stone was looking at the guy and like trying to figure it out. And the guy's like, I'm not part of the show. And so I was like, all right. Just kept on walking. He's like, oh, look at this. Something scary. The guy's got a
There's
flashlight.
hundreds of people just going like this with a flashlight, just letting you know.
They usually have a cloak on and,
Yeah.
and like that's like their whole job.
And the guy with no emotion.
Whipping Kevin's butt plug around, dude. That thing is fucking wrong end.
Yeah. You got to change up the die a little bit. Prove that microbiome.
It's girthy, man. Congrats. That's good work, man. That takes a long time to build up to.
Size
Ask
king.
Gabrus. He started with that.
Yeah, I started with that one. Bad move.
You want to use that net gun and shoot it into your ass.
There's a barbed wire fencing around this kind of zone, and Arnold rips it off and creates a barbed wire clothesline that wraps around Sub-Zero's head, and he pulls it tight and fucking chokes him to death. And then he's dead. The whole crowd goes quiet. Arnold looks up the camera and says, "Hey, Killian, Sub-Zero. Now he's just plain zero."
This is the worst. That's the worst one in the movie,
Yeah.
and it's like the ones that are bangers aren't much better, but that is the worst one.
This is a
Actual zero.
true head scratcher.
Here is Sub-Zero. I do love they redeem themselves by Lachlan and Arnold fiving.
Oh yeah,
Richards, and they fucking do up and down and then walk off.
And the crowd sees
Yeah.
it. I fucking love
Yeah.
that. What is a better Sub-Zero?
Oh, he's now sublingual.
Hey, Killian, fuck you.
Sub-Zero, more like fuck you.
Hey, Killian, I put Sub-Zero on ice.
Yeah, there you go.
So of course, so
maybe a lateral.
Even though the crowd, this has never happened again, and we cut to Killian. He's being like, "Well, it's a contact sport. It's bound to
He's
happen."
He's clearly on the phone
yeah.
with like the network execs or I think the Department of Justice in this
You ain't
case.
gonna get that with reruns of Gilligan's Island. This is another
Great run on this joke too. He sells it. He's like, "Yes, the one with the boat. Yes, that's the one." Like,
And he sings the theme song for a little bit.
The guy on the other line is like, "What are you talking about?" It's such a funny
and
thing.
we'll take care of it. And I do think this is actually pretty good because in this rewatch, I was like, yeah, he's going against 3 guys.
Yeah.
And
They're 3 unarmed guys.
Yeah,
but
they're 3 unarmed guys, but it's still 3-on-1, and you're just a guy on skates with a fucking blade.
Yeah, skates.
Yeah, if they get off the ice rink, what does Sub-Zero do? He's like, "Wait for me," clonk, 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 kind of like runs and like twists his ankle on the fucking ground.
Yeah, you got to do like the sideways walking or something.
And I can't imagine the goalie of it all, like those leg pads can't really help you.
Did you guys notice if you look closely? This happened in Dawn of the Dead too. You can in the background see Rocky and Adrian like skating around.
Oh wow!
And then
When you
also
say this happened in Dawn of the Dead, you mean this joke that you're making?
This joke that didn't. Stanger has heightened his ability to just stick with it until it works.
Now over cross episodes.
Cross episode.
No. And then if you also look closely, it's the broom pumpkins. Hold on. From 21 Jump Street. You got to look close.
Yeah, that one you also used. Yeah, wow.
Well,
you couldn't remember. This is a little cleaner because we had to assist on what broom ball was called in that one.
I forgot about broom ball too.
Well, you guys thought it was funny, and then so you're just chiming in. It's just what happes naturally.
So I like this nerd who's like,
Listen
I don't know
back,
who to decide, Buzzsaw or Dynamo. Why decide when you can have them both, Buzzsaw and Dynamo? And it's like Eddie Dukowski.
Buzzsaw is got like chainsaws and a motorcycle.
I wrote it down because it's pretty good. Trilon coated steel buzzsaws.
They can cut through muscle, tendon, bone, and steel.
And he cuts through a big fucking like steel beam.
Yeah, I love that they have their little like get over here like Mortal Kombat moments. We saw Sub-Zero cut the gong in half.
Yeah.
We see him cut
They'll
that.
have like intros.
And then Dynamo shoots electricity at.
God,
we
it's
all
so
love.
funny. Dynamo sings. So this guy was an opera singer.
Jesus Christ.
He's good.
And
Dynamo's a perfect name for him. He's a giant freak who could opera sing.
do it all.
He's dynamite.
Clap if you love. That made me laugh. Just like when he sings and he shoots electric. He's got like a light bright suit and he shoots electricity.
Yes, it does look like light bright. And he shoots force, classic force
Emperor
lightning.
force lightning at a sign that lights up and says "Clap if you love," which is very funny. And then it says Dynamo.
Yeah, it's so awesome. And that lights up like a light bright board too, which is very funny.
So Buzzsaw, he's this guy that just, you're talking about it, his actual feats of strength, but he just looks strong.
Yeah, he's
Like
got
he's-
like the fucking power lifter goatee and shit
And
like
he's
that.
He's
probably-
got the crazy like bulging out neck. Fucking.
He's probably like 28 years old too. And
Yeah, he
he's
looks like-
always looked old, like his whole life.
He's like weirdly like purplish color.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Perfect
And like
casting.
kind of scares everybody at the gym, but then you see him, he's like, "How you doing today?"
Looks
He's
like
so
you're getting
nice.
way stronger.
He's picking up his daughter from school or something. You're like, Jesus Christ, that guy has a daughter? The fuck?
Getting at it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been seeing you working out like crazy. Good for you. And you're like, of
Buzzsaw, the actor's name is Gus Rethwich.
course it's Gus.
Yeah.
Of course. I heard Gus killed somebody.
So they
He's
found
not. He's a
they
dad. He's
found
not-
Amber, and they have to. And Amber didn't really.
Dynamo's, the actor's
Yeah.
name is Erland Van Lidth.
Yeah, he was born. He was born in the Netherlands.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
What a find.
And Sub-Zero, of course, is Professor Toru Tanaka.
So I do love this shot of, because you saw what they did to Ben Richards. They made him the Butcher of Bakersfield. But with Amber, they don't really know what to do. So they're like, she's slept with 2 to 3 men a year.
It's so
she cheated
funny.
on her college test.
Oh, dude,
And
it's so good.
flaunted low and flaunted at traditional morals. And then this cutaway to the announcer just like coming up with bullshit to say about her in the booth.
It's so good.
Phil, tell her all about it. And so then we get some exposition of Weiss being like, there's the satellite relay. It's pointing this way.
Yeah, it's not pointed up. It's pointed in deeper into Running Man territory. So that's setting up. That's why they could never find it, because it was within the game board or whatever.
When she met Mad Dog Ben Richards, her Confederate, her lover. And they're just hyping. And now she's got the suit on and stuff. And now she's going to be part of the game. So the uplink is pointed to the middle of the game zone. We need to jam it. Jam it up your ass.
It's so good.
Sounds good.
That makes me happy, that one.
Jam it up your ass. It's so good.
I love the cutaway to Jim Brown in the locker room of being like, yeah, win one for the zero.
Yeah. When that happened, I took a full beat to be like, wait, who is this guy? Who's he rooting for? Oh, he's Blaze or whatever, the fire guy.
So Amber shows up and they kind of split up where
I love this great moment where Amber's like, they think I'm your girlfriend. He's like, well, perfect. I'll choke you out in front of the cameras so they know we're broken up or whatever. That's so funny. Because he's pissed at her because she ratted him out. He believes he's only there because of her.
So Weiss is looking for the uplink and he goes off. And for some reason, just to split our crew up, they send Amber with Weiss. They're like, because they're getting chased. And Dynamo goes after.
Hey, you two are the least capable fighters. Why don't you two go that way?
Go with Dynamo. Dynamo and his electric car will come after you.
I think they just get split up by the motorcycles, right? I don't think it wasn't even a plan.
And Buzzsaw goes after Lachlan and Richards, and he slices Lachlan pretty bad. And then
I'm going somewhere. And not with you though. Great.
And then he lassos Richards, drags him. This is all classic great stunt work. The drag effect, which stuntmen have kind of mastered, and it always looks incredible. But Richards manages to get the line around like a concrete, like piece of rebar or something sticking out of concrete, and it forces Buzzsaw off the bike, and you think he's passed out. And Richards,
I would have just tweaked this move in my head. I had better choreography where Richards somehow gets on his butt and like tug of wars, like, you know, uses like upper body strength exclusively.
Just like a seated row.
Yeah, he just gets up and like fucking stands up and gets his feet planted on something and fucking yokes him back. I was like, oh, that would be so sick. And then it happened. I was like, oh, it's still a great stunt all around. But
yeah, there's enough slack in the line where he's able to like quickly anchor it to something. And then the fucking effect is amazing with this guy
dude flies head over heels over a bike. It's awesome.
And then they end up wrestling over the Buzzsaw, and it really gets the Souza.
Part of me,
where he's
now
like,
it's gonna
I
be.
love this Buzzsaw. It's part of me now. It's gonna be part of you. And then
like he's fucking Ash.
It's like an arm wrestling contest where Richards changes the momentum and he says, "Why don't you keep it?" and goes up the fucking crotch of Buzzsaw.
Yeah, I forgot that it was that direction.
I feel it in my teeth.
Hey, you're fucking getting sliced from your taint upwards.
Meanwhile,
from your
Weiss
taint.
finds the uplink relay, which is hidden in the fucking zone of where people play the Running Man, and he hacks some shit and starts rattling off numbers.
Trying to give her stuff to do, trying to give Amber stuff to do. He's like, remember these numbers. I'm
gonna die any minute now.
There's fucking too many numbers too.
Yeah.
When they hit like the double 17s, I'm like,
she's
fuck,
like
I'm out.
17-7. No, 17-17.
You're like, oh, fuck
as soon as
this.
I got corrected, I'd be like, uh-oh.
And then
don't let the glasses fool you, because I wouldn't be able to remember them.
Nobody's fooled, man.
I mean, you're getting shot at.
Playing for keeps today, brother.
You're getting shot at with electricity, and it's like, just do me a favor, remember these 9 digits. It's like, bro, I couldn't even do this. I can't even memorize lines, and it's my job.
And she's like, fine, I'll do it, whatever. I'll pass it along to the resistance. It's like they're really assuming a lot.
Putting a lot of
I'll
trust
make it, of course, to the resistance. I'll catch up with them, and I'll pass this along.
I feel bad for the actor. What's her name?
Maria Conchita.
Yeah, I feel bad for her because the character's a little annoying for a long time. She fortunately does get a great redemption at the end, so I'm glad that arc happened. But she does a lot of this, and she's just like yelling out people's names. Weiss, what are you doing? Richards, you know, she's just screaming names for like a long time.
God, I fucking meant to look up the lyrics to the Running Man song that Harold Faltermeyer wrote for the end credits.
It's pretty good.
It's one of those.
The score is fucking awesome.
The score is
throughout-
great. Yeah,
I
the
love
score
the
is
score
great.
throughout this movie. I can't get enough of it.
I could sing it right now. I won't because
Because you previously recorded in a studio a version of it that you'd rather.
Well, yeah.
I think
I didn't
I
get-
hadn't released the official tape.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is worse than
You can't get your masters back from Scooter Braun.
this is
No,
worse than
from
just
Mick.
plain zero. Hey, Lighthead. Hey, Christmas tree. Light bulb. Come follow me. Like all this shit to
Right.
Dynamo is worse.
Yes.
They
And
should
this
have just
is not-
done Christmas tree.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Lighthead. I guess he felt like he had to improve that. Lighthead.
Follow me, light bulb. So he hits him with 3 in a row. Lighthead, Christmas tree, light bulb.
Yeah.
That's definitely like, which one do you want? All of them.
I do them all.
Then his car just flips over. This is the lamest kind of. I'm glad he didn't die here because
Yeah.
Arnold runs up a pile of garbage and Dynamo follows him in his car. His car just rolls over and he
It's
like
like-
loses battery power and starts bugging out.
It's like pitched too steep or something.
Yeah,
It's just like, no.
no, I'm losing power.
And this is where the audience is so bloodthirsty. They all start to root for Richards and they go, kill him, kill him. I won't kill a helpless human being, even sadistic scum like this guy.
Thank you. Inspirational. Thank you, Ben.
Fireball, you're wanted in wardrobe.
Fucking Maximus copied this.
Are you not entertained? Fireball, you want in a wardrobe, aka put on your backpack.
Fireball's got some fucking gear, dude. That backpack is.
Weiss is dead, but he gave me the satellite uplink code.
That's what it is.
Yeah, there's a lot of lines that feel like these people are hearing the phrase or the word for the first time.
Underground has broadcast capacity in quadrant 4. And of course, Weiss is dying. Pretty good death scene by Yaphet Kotto.
Oh yeah, I love his line. He's like, "I'm going somewhere, but not with you, Ben." Buzzsaw got me pretty good. Then he moves his hands like a fucking pulsing, huge blood, and he's like, "See you around." Oh, plus, I'll meet you in heaven, or
No, I don't want to be the only asshole in heaven.
yeah, oh, so good.
And fucking Arnold has to close his eyes. He does the thing where he's like looking at him and then just fucking goes dead.
Kodo has great eyes for that too, because they're
I just want to
enormous.
close your eyes for you so that we know you're dead and that I'm doing something that that people know that I'm caring about you. All right, well, yeah, just close them then.
Killian gets on. He's like, hey, nobody's watching, but how would you like a 3-year deal as a stalker?
It's smart. This is a smart move.
You cold bloodthirsty bastard.
This is he rips the camera off the thing and like smashes it
Yeah.
up and shit like that. It looks fucking weird. I'm here for it though.
So Fireball has his little fucking hype video where he torches that cardboard cutout, and then he's got his fucking jetpack, which
Dude,
is
the
incredible.
Jetpack is wild. He goes up like at fucking 1 meter per second. Like he's just like
And it's fucking Jim Brown doing it
Yeah.
all, which is just so weird to me.
I love the
he's
scene.
like too big of a fucking. He's too cool of a guy for me to see him dressed like
yeah,
this.
I
and
mean,
shit.
he does great,
He
and he
worked.
pulls it
The
off.
flat top is doing
flat
fucking
top-
work.
Captain Freedom watching all this and then starts popping pills. It's really funny.
Yeah, like you think it's because he knows he's like
Yeah, it's like, I'm
out
gonna have
there,
that.
I'm gonna be in
and he's
there,
like
so-
looking at the old picture of himself in his gear and shit. So Agnes, like an old lady, is like, Agnes, who's going to get the next kill? And she says, Ben Richards. And everybody doesn't know what to do. And oh, fucking Kevin got the lyrics up of the, is this it by Harold? No, this is the wrong one, right? No, is this it? Oh yeah, this is it. Yeah, they just have AI just has the fucking information wrong. They think it's a song from 1992, but this is it. This is no game. Standing in the dark, I hear you calling my name. So it's like, Richard. He's taking little elements of like, this isn't a game. And that's when I knew things had changed. No pain, no gain, which is what fucking Jesse the Body says. No pain, no gain. Something in your eyes just told me that this nightmare will end. and I had found a friend. Shout it from the highest steeple. Let it out to all the people. Played on the loudest speaker, burning like the highest fever. You hit the right spot. No more lonely nights. With a restless heart, roll the dice. Make a brand new start.
When the world you know got shattered, you and me were all that mattered. Just one way, I'm going to lose this restless heart, running away with you, human again.
It's pretty. I love the little details of the movie. Plus,
and now the racist one, shout from the highest steeple, is like make the announcement.
Yeah, how can I make this like kind of about like any lovers?
Yeah, slightly more poetic than the premise of the movie. Yeah.
When the world got shattered, you were all that mattered. I do love steeple and people, like the little. Here's the church. Here's the steeple. Open the church, and there's the.
And
people.
I gotta tell you,
milk,
this
lemonade.
Is we can stop reading because it goes on. The whole end credits. This isn't just like one of those songs where then it transitions into
like an instrumental.
No, it's Faltermeyer did it.
He did the music for sure.
Yeah, and so he wrote this song too.
And so Stephen Parr did the lyrics.
He gets the lyric. He sang it.
Yeah, Faltermeyer is amazing.
Fucking, he's ripping it up throughout this whole
we
movie.
know him from Top Gun, of course, as well as Fletch and Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah.
Great, like, 80s synth composer.
I'm going to be blasting his Spotify on the drive home from Kevin's.
It's awesome.
Got a nice 2.5 hours back home.
A little peek behind the curtains, dude.
I love this. This is a pretty good line of Amber saying, like, we should have gone to Hawaii. He's like, I had the shirt for it. Like, what was like, I had the shirt, but you fucked it up. And he had in the airport, she was like, I'll barf. He's like, you can barf on this shirt. No one will notice.
Another plus to wearing Hawaiians. Stains blend in a little.
She would have to have like a Exorcist Reagan green barf though, because the shirt's green. I don't think it could be like a pink.
Was it blue or was it?
It was like blue and green. I mean, it's multiple.
We got the
colors.
leaves.
That's the part of the aloha
turquoise.
life. Yeah, mahalo.
The number one rusher, Fireball. These fucking dumb little jokes that like people are like, actually Jim Brown is a football player. He was a rusher.
Oh,
Jim Brown, also a lacrosse player. And a Long Island boy.
So they wind
I say it every time. We've done like 12 of his movies, and I bring it up every time. Very proud of him.
They wind up in a locker room where Arnold throws barrels at him, and this is pretty good. Where they blow up, and you think he's dead, and he just walks through because he has a fire retardant suit. So it's like, okay, you really got to blow him up.
It's awesome. He's just whipping barrels at him, and they're bouncing off him. It's like, this is what you want from like two big, strong guys, just fucking like Donkey Kong fight.
Fireball has a good slow walk through the flames too. Like he definitely gives a little dramatic
He's
pause
stalking
there.
Amber because she screams because she finds the body of Whitman, Price, and Haddad. It's like, but they're last year's winners. No. Last year's losers.
Stalkers are in on it.
Charged skeletons.
So we know who did that shit.
So they won somehow, allegedly, and then we got...
Yeah, they have like the AI, like the fucking digital manipulation.
Yeah, the face replacement.
Yeah.
And they definitely like have them mixed up in order where I think it's Whitman, Haddad, and Price in the dead bodies, but it doesn't link up with how they showed the videos.
Right, because we'll eventually get to it, but the Running Man team and the Resistance do their own like sizzle.
Yeah.
they cut their own reel.
It's also like, get rid of those bodies. Don't just leave them in the fucking
locker room.
In the
old lockers.
Yeah, charred up. It's just like, hey, fucking dump those in a fucking incinerator or
They're
something.
like wearing their uniforms with like name tags on it.
It's like, or have fucking Fireball just toast them.
This is one of those like great dumb action movies things where it's just like, don't know how to kill a guy, just have your hero drop down from the top of the frame and he's been hiding up in the ceiling the whole time.
Yeah, a 275-pound fucking huge oaf has been hiding in the ceiling. It's so awesome.
275, you think? Arnold's,
No, he's like walking around at 240 in this movie, right?
Oh, no, I bet he's like 220 in this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's got to be lean as fuck, right?
Yeah.
He dropped way down for movies. Probably like 220 in this.
I guess what I'm saying more is that he's a big man.
Yes,
to be
yes,
honest.
yes. Point taken.
Yeah, I didn't have a chance to read his specs.
Point well taken. I know he got down to 210.
Why are we even doing this?
210, dude?
For Red
No
Heat.
fucking way.
No, he did. That I can verify. I had a little Scholastic Arnold Schwarzenegger book. It had him with
It
like
would be really funny, like you have all these drawings of the variations and so, like, and he's just a little bit different each time.
Kevin. Why don't you pull up the?
I also love talking about you don't know how to kill a guy. It's like, and how does his suit work? It's like, well, there's gas that can come out of it. It's like, it's air.
My gas line.
Right? He's got to say it. Hey, have a light.
Have a light. Yeah, he's of course picked up a flare that was laying around.
No, I've not seen anything.
And that's why you can understand why Davis got mad. It's like, well, he's just getting random stuff then.
He's just using a flare.
They just find a flare.
They never pick up like Sub-Zero's fucking hockey stick, which is a fucking ninja sword. They never grab a chainsaw and bring it with them. Or
Davis is like too smart for his own good for this movie.
Right.
Like we were impressed when we saw when we watched Code of Silence of like, man, this seems so gritty, and you understand why all these guys are like, I'll hire that guy. He made Chuck Norris look really fucking good.
He made a good Chuck Norris movie. Hell yeah, dude.
And in this, they're like, let's get Starsky, hit him in the head with a fucking mallet a few times, and let him direct this thing.
He came through. Is this Rick Dalton's flare gun or like a fire gun? They're kind of similar, right?
Dude, I love
flamethrower.
love the dancers doing their memorial for the dead stalkers, like they're like sad dance. And then the one guy from Wayne's World being like, I hate this one. I hate third act problems.
Weirdly poignant, weirdly meta line here as well.
The dancing supposedly choreographed by Paul Abdul.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Former Laker girl Paul Abdul and great legendary choreographer.
Yeah, and
pop star.
A foundational element to the machine, the Miami Sound Machine, of course.
Captain
Paul
Freedom.
She was not part of the Miami Sound Machine?
No, that's Gloria Estefan.
Oh, fuck.
Captain Freedom wanted a wardrobe on the double. Forget it, Killian. I won't do it.
He comes out.
They gave him like a new, like they clearly wanted to upgrade his shit because he was more of like a grappler. Like
he's like a 70s.
Yeah, he didn't have a gimmick.
Yeah, and so he comes out and he's got like a fucking knockoff Terminator like plastic arm and like a big plastic suit, and he fucking hates it. Yeah.
It's full Cybo Man.
Yeah.
And he tells Sven, his bodyguard, to get him out of here. And he's like, get him out of here. What? Steroids make you deaf?
And that's an important line because that's Sven's whole pathos for the rest of the movie.
And then
Sven crushing it too.
So now they don't know what to do, and they kind of don't reveal their plan. But Killian's like, Tony, this better work, or you'll be a digital mistake, or something like. You'll be a digital effect.
Yeah, so they are going to cut a reel of Captain Freedom. They're going to make an AI of Captain Freedom
killing Amber and Richards.
Yeah, so that they are just dead, and they can do whatever they want to get them dead now.
Meanwhile, our heroes have made it to the Mick Fleetwood's resistance.
This is so fucking
And
great.
Amber's like, maybe use this footage. And Richard's like, where were you hiding that?
And she goes, my secret, or I'll never tell.
It's not. It's that's none of your business.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
She put it in.
She put it in her vagina. What do you think?
The second they grabbed her, she pulled it out. I was like,
And they watch the footage of Captain Freedom killing them, which is awesome.
Yeah,
because
it's really
they
cool.
shot it and it looks great, and it's fun to see like Arnold lose. Like it's a fun way to like see like
he
Arnold
gets like ran through a fucking spiked wall. It's so awesome.
Damn you, Killian! What? They think we're dead? No, he'll send the police and the army after us.
According to D'Souza, that was supposed to appear first in the movie, so it's supposed to be a misdirect that you think they died, and then they reveal later. I don't know. He said that when they tested it, it didn't test well because it wasn't finished because of the effects.
Yeah.
But he was like, there is a third act lull.
So the army, the underground resistance army, rushes the studio.
I love the guy who's leading, who's like, don't worry, so-and-so is going to go in with you. And he's like a fucking child.
That's Dweezil.
I know,
That's
but
Stevie,
Arnold's reaction to him, he's like, this boy, like, I got to go with them now.
And they're celebrating the studio. They're doing the post-game wrap-up. And I love Killian kind of like congratulate Tony, you're getting it. That was such a great line where it's like, Tony, you're getting it.
Fucking Dawson, dude.
He's fucking
so
on fire.
good. He's so good.
We can't say enough good things.
Yeah. And
I wish one last kiss on the lips from Dawson would fucking set me straight.
I mean, people, according to the IMDb, it's like people from Family Feud were like, yeah, that's kind of how he was.
It's got to be, dude. It's too good.
Yeah.
And there's too much
natural.
And there's too much footage of him. Was that like his own jewelry? I don't know. There's all kinds of shit. Who knows? With that. It's amazing.
Yeah,
don't touch the hair. Don't touch the
who's
hair.
like super great at something. It's like, oh yeah, that they're not doing anything different.
Yeah, you just built for them.
And didn't really do any other acting, per se.
So as the army gets in the studio and like, you know, they all have little zingers of like, don't touch that dial. And they start showing their footage, their doctored footage really of the truth where it's like Killian is lying to you and it's
lazily like
I appreciate that, that it's not very good graphics.
They wouldn't have time. Deet, deet, deet.
Yeah.
Oh, like
just Killian is lying.
Hastily put on.
And they show the real bodies of Whitman, Price, and Haddad. They're burned.
Edited with him saying it though.
Whitman, Price, and Haddad.
And it's like just burnt skeletons. Like,
I love everybody getting the Running Man at home game, by the way.
Oh yeah, and also somehow they show the video footage of the gun butt hitting Richards in the face.
Again,
somehow,
his POV shot.
His POV is the guy butting them. They have that footage in the fucking. Again,
Arnold's just shooting guards, by the way, in this. And the studio. This line made me laugh. A guard opens fire on the rebels. And Arnold this is where they're just up in the body count. Arnold's just killing people left and right. The audience, terrified, flees for the exits, and Arnold starts going, "Let the people get out! Please leave."
This I'm a good guy.
We cannot pay for many more extras.
To remind you that I'm good. That I'm a good guy.
Hello, I love cutie pie.
It is fun that like
he starts using all of Killian's lines.
Yeah,
but after you've watched this whole movie and you're like, I've really enjoyed it, and then Arnold grabs like a big gun and you're like, oh hell yeah.
And he's like one hand shooting people. And
yeah,
shit.
they need the commando numbers. So and then even Amber shoots a fucking guy, which is crazy. I mean, and she's got a line, and then Dynamo runs into her.
It is crazy. I know these movies set up the world where everyone has lines, but you're assuming this woman who's like a recording artist has just killed somebody for the first time in her life.
Insane.
And she has a pithy remark on deck, not like an absolute sheer terror.
She's been hanging around Richards.
Yeah,
stuff rubs off.
Transmittable by injection.
This is a crazy time jump of cutting to Dynamo pinning her down with no pants on, just as tighty whitey.
Yeah, like he's
Dynamo's also a rapist.
Yeah,
awful.
And she luckily shoots the sprinkler system, which soaks Dynamo, and he fucking fries.
God, man, the way water and electricity interact in movies is just a fucking dream come true. You just like love watching shit like that.
Yeah, that used to be a huge thing for me. I'm like, oh shit, they're gonna get electrocuted.
I used
Water,
to think, like,
electricity.
If my brother was in a puddle and I threw a battery into it, I could kill him.
You oddly did do it sometimes too. You're like, fuck, I shouldn't have murdered my brother.
So Sven walks in when it's just Arnold and Killian. And I love that his name is also Sven in the movie.
Yeah.
Where it's like, Sven, do you have something to say to Mr. Richards?
We talk about Sven a lot, but maybe if you're watching this, you don't know. He's Arnold's like training buddy, stunt double guy, and he puts him in everything. Like he always gets a little small part he's got a great look for movies of the especially of this era where he's like a huge dude with a flat top. Yeah.
And he's an incredible actor, which we get to see right here.
Oh God, the one line where he fucks up. No, I think the intention of the line is he's telling Killian, it's like, Sven, are you going to stop this guy? And Sven says, like, I got to go score some steroids.
Right.
I think adding go would have helped Sven. The line is, I got to score some steroids. So thinking like, I got to score some steroids. And instead, Sven reads it, I got to score some steroids.
Yeah, it makes no sense. As a matter of fact, if I could rewrite the line totally, it'd be like, sorry, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Must be the steroids,
Yeah.
and walk away. Because
Great.
steroids made him deaf earlier. That's the real second beat of that joke.
That would have been much, much better.
But it is funny because I also kind of just want to see Arnold whip Sven into the crowd, or I kind of back break him or some crazy fucking stunt. But it's fine.
It's a fun turn of you expect that, and it's like, oh, you've been seeing this guy the whole
We
time.
can also picture Arnold going like, he sees another big guy and he wants to be on his side, and then he says, I'm not going to work for this little twerp anymore.
And it's also like just how fucking Killian's world is crumbling.
Yeah, he's got no
all
juice
these put
anymore.
Killian in the chair, drop dead. Sorry, I don't do requests.
Sven, I feel for him because this guy was going through this entire movie thinking about his one chance to say a line, and then he gets to do it. It's fucking hard. I'm sure if he got to, have a conversation, it'd be better. But this is like he's been going this whole time.
When you have one line, you could put way too much pressure on yourself and just fucking blow
Especially
it.
English is not your first language. It's like, all right, here's your turn.
So they I guess rev up the speed of the sled, and it goes through this billboard that they've been hitting over and over again the whole movie, Cadre Cola, and it says that hits the spot, or that hit the spot, and so it hits the spot, blows the fuck up, and everybody cheers.
It's awesome.
Amber comes in to the fucking music that we already read, and they kiss for no fucking reason at all.
I love it.
I just love movies where it's like, well, I guess we're a husband and wife now.
It was back when they still attempted to make Arnold like have a love interest.
Right, like, he's
they
a normal
bailed on
guy.
that. Yeah.
Also, the idea that he still hasn't been like, his brother is in a re-education camp somewhere. Like, never came up again. Killian doesn't use it against
She's
him.
pretty awful in a lot of ways. I mean, I guess she did some redemption, but like, yeah.
Been in prison for a long time. What was it? True Lies? That might have been the last time he really tried. Because I know in Eraser it was in the story, but they bailed on it.
Yeah, they were like, he can't
Be with Vanessa Williams.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna re-rate movies on the Action Boyz podcast, maybe to show how stupid and futile rating movies are. Maybe.
Yeah, I think almost that's kind of the underlying theme of this entire podcast. That's how stupid movie podcast, movie podcast, us, people, listeners, all dumb.
Gabrus on a scale of 0 to 5 Dynamo underwear stains, because we could imagine.
There's got to be some stains in there.
Yeah, where do you have 1987's The Running Man?
We're getting close to the end of the episode, so I'm experiencing some proximity factor, and I think I'm just gonna have to
barn
go
fever.
I got a little barn fever over here. We're gonna have to go with 5 Dynamo underwear stains.
Roger, same for you on a scale of 0 to 5 Dynamo underwear stains.
Oh, wow. The Running Man, kind of a love letter to transparent media.
Stangerang, back to
5
you.
underwear
Sorry.
stains.
I forgot about that important part. Stangerang, back to you, right?
5 Dynamo underwear stains.
All right, who should we recommend this podcast to? Do you like big, cuddly stalkers? Well, look out your window. I'm watching you sleep.
Did you get fired from your NHL scouting job for finding the guy who cut through a gong the fastest?
Are you the satellite uplink guy of your friend group and really tired of that job? Recommend this podcast to Weiss.
Were you the kind of kid who woke up at 3 a.m. on Christmas morning only to be beheaded when you got sent to a re-education camp for trying to escape a little too early?
Recommend the podcast to Chico. Did you go to someone's house for a house party and were looking forward to hanging out and having a few drinks, but instead they had to play the Running Man home game and you have to understand all the house rules, and now you're debating with the guys and everyone wants to play as fucking Sub-Zero, and now you're fighting and you gotta recommend this podcast to game night.
Do you have a friend who swears he ran into Haddad in Maui? Recommend this episode.
Did you have to start wearing a body cam because you kept net gunning minorities around town? Recommend this podcast, that ruthless asshole cop.
Were you late to a flight because the police mistakenly shot you with a net gun? recommend this episode. Who are all the guys that died at the airport anyway? Did they make that up whole cloth?
Yeah, they
or-
must have fucking just got like fake dummies and put fucking corpse makeup on them or some shit. All right, well, I'm gonna head home fast. I have this like kind of like little cart tube thing that I take to get home because Kevin lives so far away from me. So I'm gonna get in my little cart tube.
Okay, well, I am gonna just get inside this goalie net. You have just completed an episode of the Action Boyz podcast.
Produced and edited by Kevin Bartelt.
Video recorded by Casey Donahue.
Video editing by Jack Bishop.
Social media by Krychek.
Theme music provided by Rob Pera.
And our merch is by Kinship Goods and can be found at merch.actionboys.biz.
Free episodes of Action Boyz can be found at free.actionboys.biz.
And of course, you, dear listeners, wherever you are, stand up and take a bow.